Please welcome Nate Hernandez to the blue corner.
We got the champ himself, Nate Hernandez, out of Innovate, walking to the mats with his belt. Hit a beautiful attack from 50-50. Listen to his coach. Found the finish. What about last time you competed yourself, Jake?
Yeah, I'm actually really excited about this, especially with it being 3 5-minute rounds. The change-up, that actually gets me really excited for my next match.
Yeah, we'll talk about that once in a moment. Let's meet his opponent.
Please welcome to the red corner, Vic Lomax.
All right, Vic Lomax out of Brown Rose, the challenger for this 135-pound title. No-gi brown belt. 3 5-minute rounds, much like MMA scored off a 10-point bust. And the analogy given was, in MMA, you score damage, submission attempts is priority #1. Beyond that is positioning, and then beyond that is aggression. Who's pushing the pace? I mean, there's a strong criteria of scoring. Lomax found a crafty submission the same night. Hernandez over to win the belt. Here's our tail of the tape. This is our final round belt matchup meeting. We'll move on to the black belts next. As Vic Lomax walks his way on the stage. Final pre-match preparations. We got ourselves a title fight.
The following contest is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, and it is for the 135-pound brown belt no-gi championship. Introducing your first competitor, fighting out of the blue corner. Representing Innovate, this is Nate Hernandez. And introducing his opponent across the stage, fighting out of the red corner. Representing Ground Dwellers, here is Vic Lomax.
All right, 3 5-minute rounds underway.
Yeah, it's interesting because normally these matches are 10 minutes long, so you have to pace yourself. I love this 5-minute round format. I mean, if you think this is shorter than regulation single round matches, so these guys can really push a hard pace. The get down rule is still in effect as Lomax jumps into closed guard. Normally you see Hernandez, the guard player. The champions often well-rounded.
And Vic Lomax is kind of hanging. Not wanting to give up the position, kind of just nuking the legs out, but it's like that's a, you know, catch-22. Your legs are getting tired from holding guard, and my legs are getting tired from holding you up.
Yeah, if anything, I find it personally to be easier when you're the standing part.
Yeah. You can definitely lock your legs in a certain position, kind of a seated position almost, where you can just kind of hold it out.
Yeah. Almost like you use your backwards weight to counter their forwards weight. You see Hernandez trying to spike one of his knees right in front of the tailbone. You know, good little open guard passing scenario just like that. I'm surprised if you see Hernandez maybe even drop back on a leg lock of his own. But he's looking to hit a pass.
Nice.
On the Kimura is Hernandez. A very different style of offense we're seeing him this time around.
Now, obviously, submission-only match, you're looking for your catches. But we got 3 5-minute rounds. I'm going to play a smarter game, definitely for 2 rounds. And then I'm going to go hard that last round. That would be my game, if I'm doing this. So what's the play here? What do you think? Do we go hard in the beginning and try to catch, or do we work that long game in this scenario?
I think it really kind of depends on the style of grapplers. Lomax entering on a leg, but Hernandez was able to clear his knee line pretty quick. Again, I think that really depends on the style. If you're good at pressure passing and distributing your body weight, you do play the long game and tire them out. You see that almost as a necessity in a lot of higher level matches. But both these guys, they're very fast, they're very dynamic. Hernandez, the champ himself, shown a very well-rounded game. So I'm telling you, man, you give him any opening, he's going to jump on it.
Yeah. You saw when he got to mount, too, he looked up at his corner. He kind of gave them a little bit of a nod, like, okay, I'm on top, I'm in mount.
Quick reset back to the middle.
Yeah, I think that's also really important is when you do have your high-level competitors able to communicate with their corners throughout the match. You're not just kind of taking it all, oh, whatever happens, happens. It's very, you kind of look at your coaches almost like you're signifying, like, hey, it's going exactly like we planned.
Interesting entry here from Lomax. One thing Nate could do is just smash his hips down and try to blow the outside of that knee out.
Yeah.
This is dangerous for Lomax. He best have some strong menisci. I'm not too sure what plural meniscus is, but he's getting it tested fully right now.
I've seen guys, it just goes from nothing to pop in a second with those folds. He's definitely a brave one there.
There's some interesting catch attempts here from Lomax, but notice, Nathan, being the leg locker himself, he's just instantaneously clearing that knee line.
And then back on top. Looks like there was a little bit of a wince from Vic Lomax after that as well.
Strong position game here from Hernandez. They say 10-8 rounds certainly can happen, but not off of, position domination or a single submission. They say if you have several deep catches, they'll give you a 10-8. Oh, I think we see a tap on a head and arm choke. Look at Hernandez's face.
That's
he is putting
really
everything
tight.
he's got. And there's the tap.
Nice.
Nate Hernandez retains his championship belt with a round 1 head and arm choke finish. Something Jake's all too familiar with, as that was the same submission he found to win his submission on the pro belt. The head and arm choke is the game. Hernandez made it look easy. Strong positioning followed by a head and arm choke finish. You see the replay. Let's go talk to the champ.
Really awesome work. Like to see it. Got to mount, nuked the position out, waited, and got to what he wanted to get to. That was awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match with a head and arm choke and new 135-pound brown belt no-gi champion, Vic Lomax.
All right, guys, quick correction there. Nate Hernandez, your training defending champion. Man, Nate, you got both belts. I mean, a flawless victory. In your first championship conquest, you won with a leg lock from 50-50, played a very heavy guard game. Tonight, you played the passing game. You found the head and arm choke from Mount. Give us your thoughts on your performance here tonight.
I already had a good feel of him a while back, so I was kind of already knowing what to expect. He was strong. He was trying to really grip the grips. He kept grabbing, He jumped for the closed guard. It was kind of hard to push him off at first, but, everything came in playing right after that. Once he started playing guard, it was a goal for me to work on my passing. I wanted to work a lot more top game. Hopefully, I wanted to do it until the second round, but, it is what it is. I got the sub. I got some good looks.
Yeah, man, first round finish is always best case scenario. You showed a tremendously well-rounded game in your 2 championship matches. The only bad thing about being a brown belt champion is there's a rank above brown belt. Do you want to defend your belt again? Are you leveling up? What's the next play?
It's whatever my professors say. I know I've only been in brown for a year and a half now, so I'm still looking to, just compete. If I have to keep defending these titles, I'm going to keep doing it until I get that black belt,
Man, I would love to see another title fight from you. Your winner, your champion, Nate Hernandez.